Let's fly to wilderness. Come on. Not impressed? After all our plannings and stress and whatever, we finally had to bite the tar and hit the road. Day one, it all begins.
We've made it this far.
Yeah, we have. To the Strand with the love of our girlfriends. But let's see about the strangers now. We first were getting a bit worried about altruism. Kind of got the feeling that people wanted to, but they were a little bit terrified.
That is a space issue as well, eh?
That's another thing.
Because they all want to do it. We see the smiles.
I think so. It was about an hour later, and his bakkie pulled up, and that's when we met Gert, and he offered us a lift all the way to Kaledon.
He started off by being quite apologetic about his bakkie because one of us would have had to sit at the back.
Afrikaans en Engels.
Because I'm a boertjie and Gert is a boertjie. Old Mark ended up sitting on the back through the rain and everything. Gert is from Bredasdorp and he took us all the way past his turn-off point back to the N2 to Kaledon.
When we arrived there, we saw a mother with her 2 children standing on the side there, also hitching. And that's when things kind of started to feel a bit real, that we're doing this as a sort of social experiment, but there's many people out there that are doing it out of necessity. So we felt a bit guilty and we had a few little supplies, so we decided to leave it with them. But the irony of the situation was that 3 minutes after we had given them all our supplies, that they managed to get a lift. And then we sat for 3 hours eating our dry raisins on the side of the road.
So after a very, very, very good start, we've ended up outside of Kaledon. And I have to say it's slow lunch hour on the Sabbath. Yeah, Sunday, bloody Sunday.
So after about 2.5 hours of standing aimlessly on the side of the road, we decided to walk a little bit, which turned out to be to our advantage. We met a couple of policemen who were pulling cars down on the side of the road. So we figured, what a perfect place to stop and wait. After about 25 minutes, a little car called Lola pulled up, and out jumped Cedric, this French guy who was on trip to George. Thank goodness.
Yeah, I feel guilty, man. Exactly. It's good to be on the road again.
You know what, I was thinking, I don't want to travel alone. And I was thinking, if I see some nice guy, I'll stop. And I found a friendly student, I was like, ah, wait.
Nice one, I'm so glad we crossed paths.
Yeah.
Did it at all the thought cross your mind that we might be dangerous people?
No, I don't know. I just see you and I stop. Because I've been also in this kind of situation and I know how you feel.
So what we've learned today is that raisins and dried fruit are always a good idea to carry along on the road, especially on a Sunday when everybody's tucking away at their Sunday lunches. What do you think of our altruists so far?
So far, we've had a few good altruists, I must say. People who are willing to go out of their way. Altruism definitely seemed to prove its course with the 2 people we met yesterday.
Do you think people are altruistic?
I don't know, I think now it's getting better. I mean, before people were really scared of other people.
die mense sal weer, ek dink hulle sal weer kom. Op hierdie stadium is almal net bietjie skrikkerig en bang vir mekaar maar ek dink met die soos die tyd sal aangaan, sal dit beter raak. Ek sê as jy 'n ding goed doen, bedoel om goed te doen vir iemand. Moenie dink jy gaan 'n wins maak daaruit nie. Want dan is jou hart nie reg nie. Dan doen jy dit om verkeerde rede.
What about the soccer stuff? What do you think about FIFA? I mean the F word.
But he joined all the country. I was in Long Street, man, on Friday. I met Italian, I met French, I met British, I met Afrikaans, Zulu, I don't know what. And yeah, there is no more fight.
We arrived in Wilderness, and that's where we met our gracious host, Jacques, who picked us up in the back of his bakkie and took us to paradise.
Hello, Jacques.
How's it?
Are there mongooses out there?
Yeah, the little buggers.
Built me a house on a hill, so the sun will shine on my garden. You built me a house on a hill, so no one will come round and bother.
The magic bus. I used to ride a bus from London to Kathmandu, 17,000 kilometers. I should take at least 40 to 45 crazy people. I used to pick them up. They used to say to me, driver, when are we going to get to Kathmandu? And I just take a seat.
Now I've got holes in the soles of my boots. Yeah.
We watched Germany completely humiliate Australia. Yeah, that's my go World Cup knowledge.
Yeah.
Go.
The band The Who, they bumped into them. They were doing a tour of India, and they went on the bus. That's when the name Magic Bus started.
We tried to condense the whole story of the Magic Bus, which is apparently a 3-part epic movie, into like one interview from Jacques.
Spacey Peter was a Rolls-Royce engineer, and he came to Athens with this bus. I said to my partner at the time, this bus I'm going to buy. I bought it. Now, I don't know if we should film this because, I had to be smuggled through a few borders to get to England. And I kept on saying to Spacey, he says, no man, we got a lot of space on this bus, we'll hide you somewhere. At the back of the bus, a hole pushed me in there, and my head is here, the engine is here. And I thought, Jesus, I'm going to die now. By that time I was nearly passed out, and I'm vomiting. You're right, mate, you're right, mate. And the next thing, the 2 cops get out and they walk to the bus. And they say to me, passport. And they're paging through it. Well, this is it. I'm going to be digging roads in Yugoslavia for a long time now. Your passport from where? I was just going to say, can't you read South Africa? And the other cop said to him, South America. Yeah, see, South America. Gives me the passport back. Then the party started after that. And then I met these 2 beautiful women in Athens, twin sisters, Americans. They came into the picture big. They got at least 2 chapters in the book.
All said and done, we were well fed. We had a lovely sleep in a caravan, and now we sit with this beautiful view.
Our thumbs got us here. First thing this morning is when we got out, it started raining, and then we started hitchhiking immediately in the rain.
Dude, we should have a safe word, like, if we get into a car and it's really dodgy, it's like, Ayoba.
Ayoba means call the police right now. And if we shout Mzansi, it means we've been raped.